like a little compartment here that goes like over the castle here, right? So you can actually just put that in here despite the castle being too high. So that's a really cool thing. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I'm bringing you my reboxing of Tapestry, where I just show you how I put like everything in here, including the base game, of course, the 3 expansions, then the readjusted Civ sheets, like the rebalanced civilization mats, and also everything with the folded space custom painted insert here that you can also get at Stonemaier Games. So if you're looking for a way to store everything in the box without the insert, this is unfortunately the wrong video. One small disclaimer, or a little bit larger one. I really badly hurt myself on the wrist a few days ago, and I can hardly move my hand, right? But I still want to bring you this reboxing here, right? So you'll just have to live with me being a little bit immobile. I cannot like really turn over the box now, but it does, well, I can. It has like a very slight box lift actually here, you can see. I don't know if it's possible to put everything in here without the box lift, but I think it's not too bad. So we open this up. Let me just do that carefully. All right. So, and then you can see here, first of all, I have like the new rulebook here that came with the latest expansion, Fantasies and Futures, and then also like the Automa here and the 2-player variant of the Shadow Empire, then the reference guides. In the Arts and Architecture expansion, there is like this arts reference guide with like the new tech cards and the arts track. And also in the base game there were like 2 reference guides for the main tracks. I only put 1 in here because I only have 1 for the arts as well. We kind of weird to have 2 of those, but only 1 of those, right? That's why I only put 1 in here. Also a little bit that I'm saving regarding box lift. Then here you see I have the game board, and that you can, because it has like these rounded edges, you can just take it out really easily. And then I have everything in here. So I put this in. I don't know if you need this. This was like, I think in the Plans and Ploys expansion. I haven't played the expansions yet, so I'm not quite sure. But I put that in the top right because there was like a little bit of room here. And then here on the right, I have like the arts track. And on the left, I have like all like the other kind of mats here. Like the player mats, Automa mat, and then also like where the buildings actually go, right? I have that like on the left here. And then here we go, here we are in the main compartment, so to speak. So here, like there is like a bit of room here to put like all of the different regions here, right? Just pay attention to like when you actually get the rebalance pack, like number 2 and number 4, you will have to exchange with the new ones because these will rebalance as well. But these are like all 17 region maps here for all expansions in the base game. And then here, like in the middle here, like left in the middle, let me just get in here. There are just so many. Here are all the different civs. These are like, I haven't counted them, but I think they're like 35 or 40 civs now, right? And these are all the rebalanced ones, plus the ones from the Fantasies and Futures expansion. And on top of those, I put like this reference card here that came with the Revised Civ Pack, where you have like the complexity of civilizations here, which is really cool, and all the different landmarks, right? So pretty cool. And then here is like the main insert. So I will just kind of like show you like the 2 layers that are here, just so that you know how it looks like. Let me start here at the bottom. So here we have all the different discovery tiles, right? The exploration tiles, I mean, that you put on the game board, and here we have the space tiles. Keep in mind, one of those you will have to exchange if you have one of the expansions. I think the Plans and Ploys expansion, one of them got like changed a little bit because it was a misprint, as far as I know. And when you take that out, you see here, then we have the white player here, including everything that the white player needs, like the 4 different resources here, and like 5 of each different kind of building of those 4 different buildings, right? The red, brown, gray, and yellow ones. And the same thing here, the same thing for the blue player here, for the green, for the red player, and also for the yellow player here, right? You put them all in here like this, and right between these smaller player boxes, so to speak, we have like these longer cardboard tiles. I don't know what these do yet. These were in the Arts, Architecture and Arts expansion. Arts and Architecture expansion. I'm not quite sure what these do because I haven't played with the expansions yet, but they go in there. Okay, so you see everything fits like really neatly in here. Then here on the right, we have two trays where you put in the buildings just like that, the landmarks. I don't know the names of all the landmarks, but the names are actually written in here. This is a little bit tricky to actually know where these go. So I don't quite know yet, like when I actually play the game and I get these out, how to put them back. I'm not quite sure yet how I know. This is something, most likely this will help here, right? Because then it says like they're like the names of the buildings, like right below here, like for example the Com Tower, and then you can check here where the Com Tower is. The Com Tower would then be there. And then you see like, oh, okay, it's that building here. So that's like one way to do it probably. I will have to figure out whether or not that makes any sense like that. But this is like, I will just leave this on screen here for a moment so you can look at these buildings here, so you can copy that. Right below that on the right, you see like more buildings here. I will also just keep them here like this. You can just pause the video in case you need to put them in there. Below that, there's nothing, right? There's nothing below there. So that is like the lowest layer here. I will just keep them on screen for a moment. All right, and you should just pause to put these two together, right? And then you put this one back here. You would have to angle it a little bit. And then this one in here. All right, then let's go to the top right, and there's something really clever I gotta show you. This is incredibly clever. So also here, I will keep that on screen for a little bit, right? So you can see like these four buildings that go in here, the castle, and also these four buildings. Just pause in case you need to replicate that. And the cool thing is, you see the castle is way too high. So let me just show you. Wait. The castle is way too high, right? It's really sticking out here. And I thought like, oh man, that is not going to work with the insert. Well, luckily, I mean, they had to, otherwise the insert would not be usable, right? But Folded Spaces actually thought of that. And what they did is, let me just close this here so it doesn't fall out. Then you see here, there's actually like a little compartment here that goes like over the castle here, right? So you can actually just put that in here despite the castle being too high. So that's a really cool thing. All right, and then we're almost through. We still have like two layers here. First of all, we have like the cards here at the bottom. One thing, so here are all the Tapestry cards. Then here are all the tech cards, right? Here the Tapestry cards, as I said. And then here on the left, I've put like all of the all the Automa cards. I'm not sure if I need all of them. I just put them like for all three expansions in here. I will probably just realize that I will not need all of these cards. Then we will put them take them out again. But it says like you can put the cards in here sleeved, but that clearly doesn't work. You see here, like if I sleeve all of these cards, I don't think they will fit in here. I don't think so. Same thing here. I might have to try, but I have quite thick sleeves, so I think this would only work with very thin sleeves, right? So I'm not quite sure if that actually does work. And then, like on top, you put this here. Here you have like the landmark cards from the expansions, and we can see that because they're actually not oriented all the same way. I will have to fix that, but you see that like because of the card back here, right? You can just match that. Then you put that tile just on top here. I don't know what that is. Then here we have like the purple cards. I also don't know what these are. Like they're the masterpieces, but I don't like from the arts and architecture expansion, but I don't quite know how these work. And here like the landmark tiles. Exactly. And that's how you would put everything in here, right? And then just to like finish everything off, I will show you how to put everything back. You take the Civ mats and also like this from the Revised Civ Pack, that reference sheet. First you put, you put all the Civ cards in here. Sorry, I have to do everything with the left pretty much. Then you put like the reference sheets on top, sheet on top, and then we have like all the regions here. You put them on here. They're a little bit higher than the rest here, but that's fine. Then on the left we put like all of these player mats and the Automa and whatever, and like this here. Then on the right we have the arts and architecture track. I put this one here. I'm not quite sure whether we need that or not. It's probably also possible to fold it one more time and put it in here like this. I think that's even better, like regarding the box lift, I suppose, if I do it right. I'm not quite sure if that actually does work. Maybe, yeah, could be. But a little bit more to the right, actually, like that. So there we go. I think that should be maybe a little bit better. And then we have the game board they put here at the top. I usually just put it here so I can just take it out like that, but you can like orient it in any way, doesn't really matter. And then you put like the reference sheets, like the regular reference sheet, the one from the Arts and Architecture expansion, the Shadow Empire 2-player variant, the rules for solo play, and the rule book. Maybe let me to put them like this here, so maybe that will reduce box lift a little bit. All right, and that is pretty much everything. And then you just take the box cover, surprise, and put it on top. And yeah, the box lift is a little bit less, but there still is a box lift. But that is how you would rebox Tapestry within like 10 minutes, or maybe even a little bit less, depending on how much I will edit out. So yeah, I hope this helped you a little bit to know how to put everything back. But of course, like given the circumstance that you have this folded space thing here, and of course you can also like put everything in here without like all expansions. If you don't have all expansions yet, then a few of these trays will just be empty. But it's really great that everything fits back in the box, even with like the small box lift. Maybe I can still get rid of that somehow, but I think that was quite well. Okay, and that is how you do that. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you like put together your box, because it took me quite a while to put everything in here. So hopefully this will make it a little bit faster for you. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for sticking around to the very end. As usual, I want to thank all of you for your support. I'm very thankful for each single one of you. I especially want to thank my generous Patreons, and the biggest thanks go out to Thecos, who's the most generous supporter at the highest tier. I really appreciate that. You can support me in numerous ways: by watching my videos, by liking them, by commenting below them, which I always enjoy, by subscribing to my channel if you like my content enough, which would make my day, by supporting me on Patreon, and by joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.